Hi guys, a bit of a grain to glass kind of video, more like hop to glass really from the title of the video you can guess. So it's about my homegrown hops, and I managed to make this. I had one last night, so this isn't the first time I've tried it, but I thought I really want another one. I've had a brew day today, took the day off work, not a working at home day like a number of you guys have seen. That's a legit annual leave day, it's fine. Kids are at school, that's great, so brew day. And I'm going to enjoy this, so why don't you watch a wee bit of footage and we can come back and see how this looks. I had no idea what to expect, but I guess that's kind of what I expected. Kind of root ball-y type thing. It's pretty obvious where the root is, which was the main thing, and I guess that's the viney bit. So anyway, so that's where I've planted the Saaz. Just in there. I mean, I buried the whole lot very nearly. I think it's all root basically. And on this side, it's the Hallertau with the view of wrapping it around the other side of the shed. So basically, on this side of the shed will be Saaz, and on the other side will be Hallertau. I'll believe it when I see it, I have to say. Okay, I'm going to harvest my hops today, I think. At least as much as I can get done. It's the 18th of September today, I think. So this side is Hallertau, I think. I'm not sure which type of Hallertau, but I'll try and find out and put a comment. And this side is Saaz. They're a wee bit past it, I think, but I'll pick the best ones. I think the reason for that maybe was the wind damage. It was a big storm about 4 weeks ago, and it all kind of just got a really big battering. Say hi.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Team effort. What are we doing?
Oh, we're putting hops.
In hops. Rope them in. Inspect. Okay, so that's what we get. Around about 400 grams of Saaz and almost twice as much, 900 grams of Hallertau. Actually, there's quite a big difference in terms of just how they feel. The Hallertau was definitely not as sticky, not quite as hoppy smelling, and not quite as papery, if you know what I mean. Sort of dried out, but they sort of look quite similar. The Hallertau was also a bit smaller, I think. But anyway, so there we have it. It's been good fun. Now I say that's it all picked. It's all picked except for one little bit, and this is a shout out to Rusty. Rusty was asking me earlier if the hops were wrapping around my door of my shed. Well, that's going in the shed. I didn't have the heart to cut it out. A stem kind of grew in through the pane in the window, and they've grown into absolute crackers. So, well, look at that. What a picture. Just a quick update on the hops. Made this kind of rack. They've been here for a few days. I don't have a fan or anything. The holes in the mesh are a little bit big, so I'll have to work something out better for next year. But so I'll get these put into a container and we'll weigh them. Right, that's it. All weighed out. A mixture of Saaz and Hallertau. The Saaz is about a third of the total. I just ended up mixing them all together, and that's very, very, very nearly 300 grams. So it's just a couple of grams short of 300 grams. So that's what I'm going to write in my notebook.
Mommy!
I think I'll.
What's chasing me?
Yeah. This is what a stuck mass looks like. I've been meaning to get some rice hulls. Thanks to Dinos for suggesting it, but it wasn't organised enough in time today. So the wart's supposed to be running clear and it's all kind of milky and anyway, it is what it is. Fingers crossed. Okay, here we go. It's the Bittering Hop edition. 150 grams of Hallertau and Saaz. Grown in my own shed. This is going to be ridiculous, but I'm going to lob in the whole lot. The great thing is they actually smell like hops, obviously, but it's just quite reassuring nonetheless. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming that the alpha acids are going to be quite low on this. So. Look at that. Awesome. 75 grams. Last hop addition, that's flame out, that's I've had it go down to about 90 degrees. But I don't want to let it get too cool, otherwise I want to make sure that I disinfect these or kill off any bugs or anything. But crazy amount of hops. They soak up all the wort and not give me any left over. Hi guys, welcome back. I chose a pint-sized bottle in honour of Uncle Jonah for setting up the whole co-op thing and everything. I think without having seen that bit of initiative going on, I wouldn't have thought to do it myself and actually try growing some hops. So, full-size pint bottle. I haven't seen Uncle Jonah around for a bit, so it's alright. I don't really do the Facebook thing. I don't really, all the co-ops there, I don't really sort of post on it. The one thing about this is it's very cloudy, and maybe when you see the size, the amount of hops that went in, it's not surprising. It's only been in the bottle, I was going to say a couple of weeks, I think maybe it's a bit longer. Anyway, I must admit I am a little bit old school. I quite like the beer to be clear, so I think if I'm doing this again I might have to use some finings or something. But I'm just totally delighted with this. I had no idea. I mean, I've just grew some hops. What am I going to do with them? Shall I try and just use them for flavouring and use something else for bittering? I thought, nah, just throw the whole lot in and just see what we get. I didn't even know what to call this beer. I didn't know whether to call it just a pale ale or whatever. But 300 grams of hops, you might hope it might be something a bit like an IPA. And now it's just. Unfortunately, I'm not really that well acquainted with Saaz and Hallertau anyway, so I'm not really quite sure how close it is to. We would expect it to be quite similar, but who knows? But on first impressions, I think that's as good a beer as I've made, and that's with your own hops. So I'm really definitely going to be trying to work a way of trying to get some more hops in the garden. Apple trees, hops, oh dear. I'll be on my own at this rate. Anyway, just make it a quick one. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the subscribers. I'm really rubbish at doing shout outs. Tried to remember to do one or two in that video there, but I'm just enjoying the hobby and quite clearly enjoying the beers too. So, to everyone's good health and keep well.